Hey man, you wanna play some board games or something?
No, I'm good. Do you even know why they're called board games?
That's because they're played on a board.
Because they're boring. Super boring. My God, I'm bored just thinking about it. This conversation is so boring. You're boring. Why are you so boring? Oh my God, this is boring.
Hello, my name is KickThePj, and one of my favorite things to do is to gather a bunch of people in one room and make them move cardboard pieces from one side of the table to the other side. Of course, what I've just described is the act of playing board games. So in today's video, I've got you 5 tabletop board games that I've been playing recently, and I would highly recommend them for you to play. Zombie Dice is a fast-paced, high-risk, high-reward kind of deal. This one is a great warm-up to any evening of games because it is super simple to learn and even simpler to play, would you believe? You are a mindless, hungry zombie who wants to get their munch on. Your goal is to be the first player to munch on 13 brains. Why 13? I don't know. Maybe that's the recommended amount of brains that a zombie should be eating every day. You acquire brains by rolling dice. However, you'll see the dice also have these foot tracks and shotgun symbols. If you roll 3 shotgun symbols, you are toast, my friend. Losing all brains you have potentially acquired on your turn. Where it gets risky is after you've rolled 3 dice. As long as you haven't rolled 3 shotguns, you can keep going. You can choose to roll another 3 dice if you want. You rolled 2 brains and a foot track? Hell yeah. Grab the feet, grab 2 other die and roll again. Keep pushing your luck. Keep devouring those brains. Oh look, another brain. Although you did roll 2 shotgun symbols, so you might want to quit whilst you're ahead. Oh, you rolled again and got shotgun. You dead. It's mostly a game dictated by luck, but you can make the decision to quit whilst you're ahead and bank your brains. That's a new sentence. Or you can keep pushing through and just hope you don't get blasted in the face. It's fun. Codenames Duet is a spin on the classic game Codenames, but the cards in this one are bigger. Just look how big they are. Oh my God, they're huge. Most of you have probably heard of and played Codenames, which is why I didn't want to recommend that here. The reason I really like Codenames Duet, the clue is in the title, it is more geared towards 2 people, which is great for couples who want to find an excuse to argue over something super insignificant. Sorry, but how was I supposed to get shelf from Elf? It's Elf on the Shelf. Everybody knows Elf on the Shelf. I'm always going on about Elf on the Shelf. What's wrong with you? In Codenames Duet, you and your partner are trying to uncover the names of agents, which can be hidden amongst a random assortment of words, like thunder, record, story, Pacific. And you have to give one-word clues that link those words together. So for those words, you might say Moby 4, in reference to Moby the artist and Moby Dick.
Moby what?
Sophie and I played this game a lot during the big wreck of 2020. And honestly, I think it helped keep my brain strong. Doctors say medically, I have a very strong brain and can defeat others in mind battles. A real doctor actually said this to me in a dream. I Love Cats, which sounds a lot like I'm saying I love cats, which I do, is a game that I think cat enjoyers will definitely get a very warm, satisfying feeling from playing. Your objective is to rescue cats from an island and fill up your boat Tetris style, connecting them all together in the perfect way. You take it in turns to lure cats onto your boat using fish and baskets, every cat's weakness. Then you arrange them on your boat to make cat families to score big points. You also collect treasures and rare cats called Oshaks along the way as well. The game is simple enough to understand and play, but I think the extra level of depth comes in with these cards called lessons. There are extra challenges for you to complete to score more points at the end of the game, like 9 points if you have 5 red cats on your boat. And who wouldn't want 5 red cats? I mean, speaking of the cats, this is why I said cat lovers will enjoy this. I'm pretty sure that every pose represented here by these little cheeky cardboard felines. I have seen Fuji do these herself in the past 3 years that she's lived with me. If cats aren't your thing, for some reason, maybe you'll enjoy Mice and Mystics. This is a cooperative storytelling adventure game where you play as heroes who have been turned into tiny little mice. Small little tiny Ratatouille style. And you must explore this huge castle filled with mice's greatest adversaries of all time. I'm talking rats, I'm talking cockroaches, spiders, giant spatulas. I think this is a great game for people who would like to play Dungeons and Dragons but don't care to learn 9,000 rules. That's no disrespect, I love D&D and I love the 9,000 rules you need to learn. But this just feels like a nice entryway into that kind of gameplay. I also love that it comes with a pre-written story that it prompts you to read out at certain moments of the game, especially because I love to be the one who reads the story and do all the wacky wacky voices. Amongst your group, you all pick a hero to command. Maybe you want to lead as the brave warrior Colin, armed with his trusty sword. Or maybe Filch, the ex-highwayman rogue-like scamp. Whoever you pick, you are working together with your friends to explore various rooms of the castle, fighting your way through the many perils you may face. You'll gain new abilities along the way, powerful new items to arm yourself with, in hopes for a smoother adventure. But danger lurks around every corner, so you gotta be sneaky and you gotta be squeaky. Wingspan is a beautiful engine building game. No, sorry, you're not building vehicular engines with birds as the fuel. No, that would be kind of weird. What I mean by engine building is that over the course of the game, you will devise a game plan and you will slowly expand your aviary of birds in front of you, ideally synergizing them with each other, creating this chain reaction that when one bird is activated, it causes all your others to pop off as well. And when it all falls into place, it is so satisfying. The art style is stunning. Each bird has been wonderfully illustrated with care and attention, and it's also surprisingly educational. For example, did you know that the blue jay can carry up to 5 acorns at one time and then will store hundreds for the winter? Or that the ruby-throated hummingbird feeds on nectar but also eats small insects? Or how the turkey vulture can projectile vomit to defend itself? I didn't know any of that before I played this game. I didn't even know what a bird was before I played Wingspan. As much as I love winning, and believe me, I do love winning, Wingspan I think is a game that is more fun to play than to see who won at the end. Whilst you are technically competing with each other, you're more focused on your own collection of birds, generating more food, laying eggs, getting more birds, laying more eggs, getting more food, getting more birds, and just having a wonderful time. And so, those are the games I've been playing recently. Let me know, have you played any? I'd also love to hear what you guys have been playing, as I'm always down to expand my own collection of board games. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more weekly videos. Also, recently I've been working on updating my Patreon. If you're interested in supporting me in other ways, maybe check out the Patreon and see if it's your kind of thing. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.